Okay guys, so today we're going looking at an assembly. So if I go up to my SolidWorks here in the top left corner and I press on File and I press on New. So File, New. Instead of picking Part this time, I've picked Assembly. It brings us into this different workspace. So in that, I'm going to go up here to Insert Components, or maybe it's the first thing that pops up when you click into it. And over here, I'm going to click on Browse. Okay, so I'm in my documents here, browsing, and I want to go to Fortier TCG. It's not there. My lamp project section here. So I want to open my base, my bulb, just my base for now actually. So I'm opening the base and I should be able to grab it here and move it around. So this is the base of my lamp and I can just place it here wherever I want in my workspace. So I'm just going to place it here. Next thing now, I need another component to go into it. So the next piece is the connection piece. So I'm going to browse here again. And this time I'm grabbing my connection piece. And that connection piece is meant to sit into this hole here. And to do that, I'm just going to leave it somewhere close enough to that hole. I'm going to zoom in. So this section here on the outside of the connection piece needs to be in line here with the inside of the connection piece. So I'm going to Mates and click on the outside and clicking on the inside here. So they're two cylinders and they're going to be concentric then. So if I look down on that shape from the top, they're both right in line there. So I can move that piece up and down here, like this. And the next connection that I need to make there is with the bottom of this face here. I need to mate that again with this bottom surface here. So now them two pieces are coming together and they're going to stick together like that. So I've made a concentric circle connection here with the outside of this cylinder and the inside of this cylinder cut. And I've made a connection there with the base face and the connection feature face. And I'll get something like that, and I'll green tick once that mate is done. Okay, so those two pieces now are together, they can't be moved away from each other. Next step is to insert the neck. So going up to Insert Components again, going to Browse. And this time now I'm going to put in my neck for the lamp. Okay, so again I can zoom in and I can zoom out. And I'm just going to leave the bottom of that neck close enough to the hole, not on top of it, so I can still work around it. So I've just left it here. Same thing again, I need an outside of one of these cylinders here. So I'm going to raise this up and get the bottom of the larger cylinder. So zoom in. I'm going to select this cylinder here. So we have edges here and we have an actual face of the outside cylinder and I have another edge here. So I want to click that face and I want that to be mated with. So click on Mate, the inside of our connection piece. That should come over just like that. And I want them to ideally be concentric. So let's try that again. Zoom out, zoom in. This time I'm going to try this cylinder face and this cylinder face. I want them to be mates. And yeah, this time now they're concentric. Green tick. I'm going to move them out, and this time I'm going to click on the bottom face. So this face here, and this face here. And they're going to be coincident. which means they're touching. So the two faces are touching there, green tick, and that is the neck of my lamp on. So X of my mates here now, and we can see that the neck will be able to rotate around like this. So that's brilliant. Next step now, I need another connection piece on the top of my lamp. So I'm going to insert components, and I'm picking my connection piece again. So we can use the same piece twice here. And I'm just leaving down my connection piece wherever I like. I can also manipulate the direction that piece is in by clicking on these. Okay, so I'm going to actually leave mine here like this. And very similar to the last time, I want this piece here to be mated with this inside piece, green tick, and I want this face here to be mated with this face here, green tick. I'm going to go back now to my mate, so one of them was wrong, so I'm going to click on my mate here, go down to the one that I think is wrong, and it's this one here, tangent. So I'm going to delete that, and this time I'm going to click on this face here and make that with the inside. And I want them to be concentric. Okay, so I'm going to go back here into my mates, and I'm going to delete this one here as well. It seems to be causing a disruption. And yeah, so there's no mates now anymore in between the two of these. Back into mates. Okay, that's more like it. Green tick, once that's done, that's my connection piece put into the top of my lamp. The next thing to bring in is the head of the lamp. So X out of my mates again, going to insert components, browse, bulb head, green, open that, and again I want to manipulate that so that we're lining up the hole and top of the connection piece as well as we can. Okay, so I'm picking the outside edge here, mating that with the inside. Green tick, and that should move away now and rotate. Okay, and the last thing to put in there is the bulb. So X out my mates, insert components, browse, and this time I'm looking for the bulb. Open that up so that fits in there fairly nicely, so I'm going to leave it down like that. Inside edge is going to be mated with the inside edge. Green tick once that's done, and that bulb will move now with the head and rotate around the lamp. Okay, so that is our lamp now put together. Green tick once we're finished mating, and I'm going to file and I'm going to save that now as an assembly. So I can save that as lamp assembly.